I was a young Texas son, back to civilian, when the boss man sent me up to Detroit. There was a job to be done, yes, I was on a mission. Guess I would rather been down on the Brazos fishing. Ooh, long stringer in tow. Whoa, 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 upstream I go. I drove all day and all night, and then another day. Well, I should have been just about wasted away, but I felt okay. Then I caught the vision. Detroit was coming at me straight for collision. God knows I felt like I just might pee in my pants, 'cause it was such a distance. Trying to find a station, driving half the damn nation, looking like a cracker trying to find a plantation. Well, it was late at night or early in the morning, and the limit sign blew by with hardly a warning, and I felt okay. Then the snow hit. And I proceed to drive and play around, and it yeah, it was just okay to drive to Detroit. It was just okay to drive to the Motor City. You can ride to Milwaukee on a motorcycle, but it's just okay to drive to Detroit. Well, I never told you, but should you ask, was it cold there? 10 below there. Do they sell Skull there? I don't know there. They had soul there, and that time some mohair wool. Yeah, that Bernadette had some wool. Yeah, it was just okay to drive to Detroit. It was just okay to drive to the Motor City. You could ride to Milwaukee on a motorcycle, but it's just okay to drive to Detroit, 'cause they had the old flag flying, and they were living and they were dying. And the cars, as they made them, then they made them all again. Like the clouds on the run, glistening steel in the sun. Turn the key and that distributed V8 thunder was done. Didn't need to pedal or pee or any of that cheap Texas tea. And I left that town to see and Roger and me. Now Michael Moore's fat and dapper as the factory's in the crapper. Cafe Standards make amends for Al Gore's flying carbon cents. Detroit's not making cars no more, bright M&Ms on tinny pole. Less restricted towns make more, batteries leak from shore to shore. Global warm there, down below there. Liars find their soul there, and the ghosts ain't making woe. Don't need no woe. To Detroit, it's just no fun to drive to the Motor City. You can ride to Ypsilanti on a wide glide, but it's just no fun to drive to Detroit. Well, Michael Moore is happy the factory win. A crackhead dream the housing rents. Keeps his hat all funky and bent. Makes another slanted film. Fine wine way down in the cellars, brings it out for his Richie smellers. Well, they're whipping and popping another cork. Be a cold day before I drive to New York. It's just no fun to drive to Detroit. It's just no fun to drive to the Motor City. You can ride to Milwaukee on a motorcycle, but it's just no fun to drive to Detroit unless it's snowing. You can ride to Milwaukee on a motorcycle, but it's just no fun to drive to Detroit. This song was not brought to you by the Chamber of Commerce or the Visitor Center of Detroit, Michigan. Please be aware of this, and please do not sue me for anything at all. This was just my dumbass opinion, and I ain't got nothing anyway.